Today we're talking about the benefits of global economy. My name is Louis, but my metric number is 195432.
My name is Wang Chuanyao. My metric number is 195479.
My name is Liu Yao. My metric number is 195042.
The first question, what is globalization? The globalization is the process of interaction and integration between people, companies, and governments worldwide. The rise of the telephone and the internet, both of which promoted globalization allowed countries to influence each other culturally and economically. There are four benefits of global economy. The first one is trade globalization. The second is production globalization. The third is technology globalization. The last one is culture globalization. The trade globalization, the first one, increase employment rate. Trade globalization make an influx of foreign companies. Foreign companies need labor if they want to grow. Foreign companies' demand for labor will reduce local employment pressure. For example, the Ford Motor Companies entered China on October 25th, 1995. The company has 50,000 employees in China until now. That means the company has made more than 15,000 jobs to society. The second is increased exchange between countries. With the employment of countries' openings, all countries in the world begin to exchange goods. China formally joined the WTO, becoming its 143rd member. Exchange goods with other countries, which promotes exchange between countries. Any country that wants to develop must communicate with other countries, optimize itself. This part will pass to my friend.
Okay. I will introduce the second main idea and the third main idea. Firstly, the production globalization. Alright, what is production globalization? Actually, its brief means that the company they have a different country, but they will cooperation to make the same product in the different place. They will bordering the different enterprises and countries. Alright, the production diversification, and you can say if they will create the same car, but they can divide it in a different place, the different country, and the different enterprises. But never mind what kind of the country is the drug-free knowledge. So, firstly, for the production diversification, frequently they will trade will introduce many foreign goods to the erase goods, and they are parts of a symbol. And the second point, cooperation with other companies. Firstly, they will exploiting the goods will bring the more profit and the market, and the company will compare closely, and then the close company, Supreme and Nike, jointly the cooperation. Although they also are both of them, they are the close enterprises, but they they will together to make the sign to make the shoes and the clothes and something else use their company sign. And then the technology globalization. What mean for the technology globalization? It's depends on the different country. The country that will have the different technology level. Some developing country, the technology will take the big influence for them. Some for bad, some for good, because the high technology will take the big influence for their country's people. And for example, for the good quality of the life, due to the technology between the different countries, many important goods will make the people's lives more convenient and improve their quality of life. And second, air country developed jointly by the several countries have the practicality. For example, if you want to go traveling, you can choose a different airport. Some will suitable, but some is just so. And then sharing the technology from the other countries. Some country will backward technology can get some high-tech goods from abroad and learn the technology from them, such as weapon. Some developed country will sell some high-tech weapon for the developing country and the lower country. And the method offers scientific and technological assistance to the developing country to help other country reduce carbon dioxide emission. And move to my partner, he will introduce the fourth main idea and the conclusion.
I will present the cultural globalization. Cultural globalization means every country have their own culture and have a lot of country combine their culture in one country. And as usual, one country only have one main culture in their country. The first one is literary habit. This one is fast food in America. In China, more and more people used to eat fast food because they have save their times. And fast food culture is accepted more and more countries in around the world. And the success of the fast food means is undoubtedly related to their special food and save their times. And I think in your daily life, if you don't have enough money to eat some formal food because you fall into busy work, and I think in their time you should choose the fast food. And they don't have long time to cook, and they can give you high energy. And this one is Chinese tea. This one, I think the country most affected by Chinese food is Japan. And in Middle East, the dynasty Jianzhen closed the country and bought a lot of Chinese food like tea or chopsticks. And the influence of Chinese food culture on Indonesia has a long history. The Chinese went to Indonesia for provide local people with some skills such as tea making, sugar making, and introduced Chinese beans, peanut, tofu. one is traditional festival country, cultural. This one is American Merry Christmas. And in this day have a short story. And in this day he has a old man with a white bride and a red booby and a red hat. Every Christmas he drove a sled pulled by deer from the north went into the horse and hung some gifts in socks on the children's backs or in front of the fair. This one is Chinese traditional festival. This is Mother's Day. In this day, some Chinese will thank for their mother, and sometimes they will eat together. This one is American movies. I think in American movies, they will get success because they will combine some culture in their movies. And in their movies also give us some American daily life, some music, fast food, cars, and fashion. And in some young people have lots of effects. The finally is students are required to master two languages. Because a nation has a language and a way of thinking. Long-term in language environment, thinking forms limited, but for the second language, you can feel the experience and ways to thinking of other peoples. In their social, I think some companies need to find the employee who can speak second language. And finally, I will do conclusion. I think with social development, Earth is changed a small distance in human eyes, and in human eyes, we can go about study, go about travel, and many company can cooperation with other company. So I think in the future, globalization is become easy. That's all. Thank you for watching.